Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be another video in collaboration with Wrapunzel, and this is the wrap we're going to do today, and I'm going to call this the Playful Elegance Wrap because it is also elegant and it is also playful, and it is more playful depending on which scarves you use and more elegant depending on which scarves you use. Anyway, I wore this wrap the first time in last week's new makeup releases video, and I'm going to also include a picture of that wrap right here. And I thought this wrap I actually created just by not thinking while I was wrapping, and this is usually how I create my wraps. Honestly, I don't stand there and think, oh, what can I do? It just happens because I'm distracted by kids running around and getting people dressed in the morning and I don't know what, and then I just do something, and then sometimes I think afterwards, wow, how did I do that? And then in the evening I have my husband film me how I'm taking it off, or I film myself how it looked, so I can recreate that look, because sometimes I really don't know how I did it. Anyway, so that's how it happens. So that is the wrap that I wore last Wednesday in that video, and I did the same wrap in yesterday's video, which was a lifestyle video in about expanding the kingdom. If you want to go and check it out, that is the video from yesterday, and this is the look that I wore there, and it's exactly the same wrap, just using different scarves and trying out different things. So, and today we're going to do it with Wrapunzel scarves, and we are going to use the Stellar scarf in red, and we're going to use the Saree scarf in red. So this is how it's gonna look, and of course I'm going to show you the scarves in depth once I have taken them off after the intro. And if you're interested in seeing how we're doing this and seeing the scarves, then please keep on watching. Okay, my loves, welcome to the tutorial part. So just have to say, my kids, my three little ones, are having a very loud conversation about dinosaurs and fire trucks right now, like right there. So I hope the microphone doesn't pick it up too much. Anyway, let's just go into it. I'm wearing the Wendy shaper, which is of course my to-go-to shaper. You can do this wrap also with smaller shapers, obviously, and you might even have an easier time doing it with smaller shapers. I'm going to tell you a little bit further along in the tutorial why. Okay, so we're going to start out with the Stellar scarf. It looks like this. It is red. It is available in different colors also, and it has, does that come across? It has like golden little specks on it, which makes it just super pretty. Anyway, because everything that sparkles, it has my name on it. So we're going to just put that down on the shaper, and I'm going to turn to my mirror here a little bit. I'm going to pull it up a tiny little bit, because as you know, I always like to just double it up here in the front in order to have a cleaner back. So let's just do that. I'm just going to flip it inwards here in the front so it lines up nicely here in the back, and I want to have it hang down more or less the same length on both sides. Have to adjust that still, more or less. All right, getting there. Okay, now I'm going to tie a knot in the back, and as far as I think this is absolutely essential in this wrap, that you have this one knot. There's not going to be sorry. Yeah, kids. I'm trying to not film so much during the night and just do it during the morning hours, so that's why they are around. Anyway, so I'm tying a knot. Now I didn't pay attention to what I was doing and messed up the knot. 1 second. There we go. All right. So I think this is absolutely essential to have that one knot, because otherwise it's just, it will not hold on your head, okay? So now we have this. This is how it looks, and both ends are hanging down equally. So next thing is the Saree scarf, and that is very new to my collection. Actually, also the Stellar scarf, I just got that from Wrapunzel, and this is a Saree scarf in red, and everybody who knows me knows how much I love Saree scarves and everything that has those fringy ends, because that's just magic. No matter what you do with those scarves, it creates magic. So that's why I was so super excited when Wrapunzel sent me this, and I think yesterday, when I'm filming this yesterday, I think I saw a post from Wrapunzel on Instagram. on Instagram that they have added even more colors to the Saree Scarf collection. I think it said that they're having 17 colors now, which is all right, so I'm going to put this Saree Scarf down behind my head, and I'm just laying it down so it hangs down equally. And now I'm choosing one side, and I'm going to just start with this side, and I'm just going to twist these two strands like this, upwards. Like this. And I'm going to place it down here. And then I'm just going to tuck it in. I'm showing you in a second. I'm tucking it in the back. I'm tucking it in the back. Like this. Okay? Okay, so this is super simple. This is really simple, but I think it has a super nice effect. Okay, so now we have the second part right here, and I'm actually starting out the same way. And this wrap also, because of the Saree Scarves, it just turns out a tiny little bit different every single time, because it depends on how this Saree Scarf folds up, really, because of the nature of the Saree Scarf. Let's put it that way. Okay, so I'm going to twist this, and I'm not going to do a tight twist. This is more of a loose kind of twist, okay? And I'm going to place that behind that first twist that we put down. And then when we reach about to here, I'm going to open it up. I'm holding it here with my hand, and I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to bring down first the stellar scarf, because that is a little bit shorter, because we sort of wasted material on tying the knot and all of that. And also we wrapped it from the top down and not from the bottom up, right, like the Saree Scarf, okay? So that's why it appears a little bit shorter. So I'm going to place this down now. So it will not cover the whole Wendy shaper. So that is the point where I wanted to tell you that if you're using a smaller shaper, you're going to have it easier, because that will then probably reach down to here where you have to tuck it in. But if you have a bigger shaper, then just do it like I do right now. I can just place down the stellar scarf, and then I'm using what is here of the Saree Scarf, and I'm just draping that a little bit above the stellar scarf and sort of holding it in place. Like this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is that I am placing, I'm going to turn around and show you in a second. I just want to first explain to you what I'm doing. I'm going to place that Saree Scarf that is holding down the stellar scarf. I'm going to tuck that in right here in behind that first twist that we put down. I hope this makes sense to you. And then I'm going to bring it up here. So first of all, I'm going to show you that I'm tucking it in. Like this, and this is really just to hold it in place, because now I can let go and it doesn't move anymore, okay? Something like this. And then I'm going to take this end, which is not a lot anymore, but that is okay, because we don't need much more. And then I'm just going to bring it up behind this first twisted row that we put down, behind it, like this. And then I'm just tucking it in and let those ends, these fringy ends, stick up a little bit. So in order for it to not be too playful, but like still elegant, I'm not going to let them stand out a lot, just a little bit, like this. Okay, so when you remember that first wrap that I did in those green khaki tones, then you will see that that turned out a little bit differently, because that the shimmery green scarf that I used is a rather stiff scarf, and of course it does not have those fringy ends. Yeah, okay. So that means that it looked a little bit more like a flower or something. It depends really what scarves you use, but if you have something that is a little bit more stiff, that might actually also give you a very, very nice effect. So of course, Saree scarves, as I said, it's the Saree scarf magic that happens there. It always turns out different, it always turns out nice, and it is just super beautiful no matter what you do. So you can only win with Saree scarves. Anyway, so this is how it looks. I'm just gonna, let me just check if this is half decent. Just trying to figure it out with my hands, I think, because I have not seen it from the back, obviously. So I'm just going to turn around. And this is how it looks. And this is the wrap for today, and I think this is super, super brilliant. Honestly, not because I made it up, maybe I didn't even, maybe someone else did the same thing already and I just don't know. Anyway, I think though that this is super pretty, and really depending on what color scheme you go for, and maybe if you do not use a Saree scarf but a little bit more like a more sophisticated scarf, then I think you could even use that for like official solemn occasions even, you know, because I do really believe that this is super elegant. Just imagine that first wrap that I just pointed out, the green one, and I'm just going to try to also always include the pictures here so you remember which one I'm talking about. If you were to use that one, for example, in black and I don't know, a gray or something, you could use that for a like I don't know, a wedding, if that is the kind of wedding you go to where you are wearing black or something. Just saying that you can always play with the color schemes, you can always play with the scarves. You do not have to have a red and yellow fire on your head look like I have today. Anyway, I love the fire on my head. I think maybe I should have called the wrap that. So this is the Playful Elegance Wrap. I really, really love it, and let me know if you like it, if what your thoughts are about the wrap. You can feel free to leave your comments in the comment section down below. If you are new here, then please subscribe to my channel, give the video a like if you liked it, and of course in the description box you will find all the information about the scarves that I used, the shaper that I used, all the contact information about Wrapunzel, my social media, my makeup, everything is there. Also, of course, the information about my affiliate code with Wrapunzel. If you want to use it, up to you. It gives you 5% off your order, and besides that, go ahead and sparkle. Love wrapping, love wearing this crown and making the best out of it, and just being super, super beautiful in all of this. So I love this, and I'm living this to the fullest, and yeah, so this is my heart given to you. I hope you like that, and I'll see you here next time for my next video, and up until then, hugs and kisses. Bye.